Hello, Taurus. I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot, and these are your predictions for August 2025. I've set the intention of this reading to be for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. So if you are of one of those placements, then most likely there's a message here in this reading for you. If you're not sure what your placements are, in the description box is a link where you can obtain your free birth chart. Take a look at that site, and then just come back here and watch the August 2025 predictive reading. If you're looking for a love reading for the month of August, that has already been posted. You are welcome to click on playlists on my channel, and from there you can click on either the monthly prediction video to find the Taurus one in there, or you can just click on the Taurus folder and see all of the Taurus readings that I have done to date. Keep in mind, my love, this is a collective general reading. It is not individualized nor personalized to you, and therefore messages may come through today that do not fully resonate. And if that happens, please don't get upset. It just means that one message is meant for someone else of your sign or your sign's placement. So just take what fits, how it fits, and leave what doesn't. And of course, if you would like a one-on-one live Zoom tarot reading with yours truly, please visit my website, thetimelinetarot.com, for more information. With all of that said, let's begin. Okay, Taurus, pretty interesting month here that I see here for you. I'll let you know what these cards are, and we will dive into these messages for you. But first, I would like to clarify them utilizing the After Tarot deck. So let's clarify these cards here, please, for Taurus for the month of August 2025. So let's clarify these messages here for Taurus. We are clarifying the Nine of Wands, Five of Wands, the Hierophant, the Lovers, Judgment, the High Priestess, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, and the Devil. For Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. The Ten of Pentacles card just wanted to show itself. Let's get one more shuffle here. Thank you. So the Nine of Wands is clarified by the Three of Pentacles. Five of Wands is clarified by the Hierophant. The Hierophant is clarified by the Three of Cups. Lovers is clarified by Knight of Pentacles. Judgment is clarified by Wheel of Fortune. The High Priestess is clarified by the King of Cups. Queen of Pentacles clarified by Two of Swords. Queen of Swords clarified by the Devil. And the Devil clarified by the Two of Wands. Bottom of the deck's a little sneak peek now into September. We have the Moon, we have the Nine of Wands, and we have the Magician. And that leaves the Ten of Swords to the Seven of Pentacles to the Sun card here at the bottom of the deck. So Taurus, the way I have the month of August split up, I've basically taken the month and I've split it up into three sections, a third, and a third. So the top row here is like the first 10 days of the month. The middle row here is the middle portion of the month. And the last row here is like the final 10 days of the month of August. In the heart of your spread, we have Judgment to the Wheel of Fortune. So this is your overall energy for the month of August, which I love it. This is Jupiterian energy. This is you making decisions that you feel are best for you, that will bring the most luck and fortune to you. This is a very optimistic energy here, really listening to your intuition, which I love, and we see that there with the High Priestess card here as well. So listening to your intuition, which is what the Judgment card is. It's talking about listening to our inner voice and doing what is best for ourselves as well as for all concerned. And I like this. I feel like you're making decisions from a higher self, from a higher perspective, and wanting change in your life, but wanting positive change. So you're starting off the month with the Nine of Wands to the Three of Pentacles. I don't know what situation, environment, or connection this is here for you, and whether that connection is professional, personal, or romantic is different for all of you. But I see here that it's put you through the mill in that Nine of Wands energy, a little battered, a little bruised from whatever has transpired here in this connection. However, you're also not giving up on the connection itself. So you are giving some pentacle energy in the Three of Pentacles card here to this situation, environment, or connection, as trying as it may be for you. In the first 10 days of the month, though, I do see you here standing very much in your power. The Hierophant energy is Taurian energy in tarot, and I see you here having a disagreement with this entity or entities here. So you've entered the month, a bit battered, a bit bruised, not willing to give up on whatever this is just yet. Still pouring in some pentacle energy into it, but I feel like you are coming into your power here and speaking your truth. And I almost feel like you're butting heads here with someone, maybe even a group of people, because I do have 5 people here in the Five of Wands, but you are adamantly standing your ground about something here in the first 10 days of the month. And then we have the Hierophant to the Three of Cups. So I think that you feel really good about yourself here. This is a card of rejoicement. This is a card of happiness. This is a card of community. I feel like you speaking up and speaking your truth here really puts you in a seat of power. I almost feel like you're congratulating yourself for voicing concerns that you've had, or just standing up for yourself is the overwhelming feeling. Again, you're making choices and decisions and speaking up on your own behalf from a place of confidence and from a place of really listening to your intuition. The Judgment to the Wheel of Fortune is then flanked by the Lovers to the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like you're making the active choice here to not give up on that situation, environment, or connection. It's like I spoke my piece. I feel really good about myself, but although I'm still investing in that situation, environment, or connection, I'm doing it at a very slow rate, like very slow rate, because the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight in tarot. But this is like a wait and see. I'll wait and see what happens now that I, spoke up or declared my truth or took a stand here. There's something like that. This could also even be you, like maybe making demands of that situation, environment, or connection, like this is what I need, but you're doing it in a pretty forceful way, to be honest with you, because I have 2 Hierophant cards there. So very much in your power. This is kind of like, nope, this is what I want. And you're feeling really good about yourself. So, and then it's kind of like, well, we'll wait and see. I'm going to reserve judgment on this, right? If this ends up working out for me, I'm going to stay with whatever this is. And if it doesn't, I'm going to exit whatever this is. We then have the High Priestess to the King of Cups. I feel like this is you listening to your intuition and beginning to no longer emotionally invest in that situation, environment, or connection. You've kind of laid the law down here. You're feeling really good about yourself. You have this wait and see attitude here in the middle portion of the month. But by the time you get to August 15th, you realize that you can no longer emotionally invest in whatever that is. It's almost like you are feeling really good, like riding this high, and then we're coming down a little low here around the August 15th mark, because whoever this person or these people are that you spoke up to and you have this wait and see attitude about, they don't seem to be reciprocating here. In the After Tarot deck, the King of Cups is dumping out the cups. So I feel like this is you emotionally disengaging from that situation, environment, or connection. The bottom row here are the final 10 days. You have the Queen of Pentacles to the Two of Swords. Again, this is you now in active decision mode here. I am emotionally withdrawing from that situation, environment, or connection. And now I need to make the decision about whether or not I will permanently move away from it, like physically disengage. Whoever that person or those people are there, you see them as being quite toxic. I feel like you are making the decision in the final 10 days of the month to disembark, disengage, cut off, if you will, that person or those people. The Queen of Swords can be a very level-headed queen, but she's also the energy of someone who's taking no crap. So very level-headed, not in your emotions, because you dumped those out already. We see that there around the August 15th mark. So this is kind of like around August 20th. You're within that 5-day span. You're like, you know what? I'm totally out. In the After Tarot deck, the individuals that were once shackled to a situation, environment, or connection that was quite toxic in nature are no longer shackled to it. And being the Queen of Swords energy there of this no nonsense, no BS, I will cut out whatever no longer serves me, because remember, I'm listening to my intuition and only making decisions from my higher self. I feel like this is you disconnecting, not just emotionally, but physically. You now have made the active choice. I need to move on from whomever or whatever this is. And then again, that person or those people seem to come around quite quickly. The Devil returns. You're trying to disengage. I feel like there's some kind of offer or apology here, and you find yourself once again at the Y point. Do I take this person back or these people? Do I try to reconcile this connection? I feel that you don't. And the reason why I say that is because in both tarot decks for December, we have the Ten of Swords. This is, you feel like you have been betrayed by this person or these people. Like I've communicated what I've wanted. I've continued to invest in whatever this is. I had this wait and see approach. It didn't pan out. I'm emotionally detaching. I'm physically detaching. This person or these people come in with this apology and let's move forward together. And I kind of see you here saying no. First week of September looks like you are disengaging. Ten of Swords, you're done. I mean, this relationship or situation or environment connection is as done as can be. You have the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Swords here in both decks. And in the After Tarot deck, whatever's done is done. Like there's just no coming back here. You then have the Knight of Cups and the Ten of Cups. I feel like you are in search of emotional contentment and emotional happiness elsewhere. I feel, and if you can see how the cards came out, the Knight has their back turned to the situation, environment, or connection that they feel very betrayed by. So in September, I see you moving forward, trying to find emotional contentment within yourself, but also trying to connect with other people, friends, family members, maybe even in search of another lover, if this is a love relationship for you. But I definitely see you moving on from this person or these group of people in September. You then have the Nine of Wands, the Moon, and the Magician. Battered and bruised from what happened, very emotional in that Moon card. I don't think this is a situation, environment, or connection that you truly wanted to depart from, but you kind of have no choice here, is the feeling I get. I have the Ten of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, the Sun card. It's like all you want is happiness, and your determination is it no longer rests with whomever or whatever this is. And so you are well on your way. If I had to call this video something, I probably would call it the pursuit of happiness, although this is September's energy. Here it just looks like you are making decisions from your higher self. Let's get you some oracle cards and we'll close it out with kippers. I like this for you, Taurus. Very much in your power, willing to give that person or group of people the benefit of the doubt or another chance or something like that. And when you see that it's not panning out and nothing's changing, you're making the decision to walk away here. And I really like this for you. I mean, you're earth energy, you're a fixed earth sign. Change is difficult for you. So I don't think this is the first chance or maybe even the first 10 chances you've given this person or these group of people. Because I have, 3 people there, 5 people there, 3 people again. So for some of you, it's like a group of people. But I feel like you've given many benefits of the doubt here. And I feel like this is the last straw here for you. Let's get one oracle card here for the first 10 days, please, for Taurus. One for the middle portion of the month. Yeah. And for the final portion of the month here, one card for Taurus. We got 2, but that's okay. So for the first 10 days, my darling, you have power of prayer. And we see that here, right, with the 2 Hierophant cards. A lot of tarot readers call them the Pope cards because the individual here looks like a Pope. But it just means that you're rooted in tradition. Whatever tradition is to you, right? It has a different meaning for all of us. But it's almost like you know what is fair, you know what is balanced, you know what you expect out of partnerships in your life, and you're willing to disengage from those that no longer serve your highest good. So the power of prayer, give the situation to God for uplifting and healing, and be open to miracles. And I think that's what you're doing here. You're voicing concern. I do think you're having, like I said, this spat or this argument with this person or these people, but you're very much in your spirituality here. We have 2 Hierophant cards. We have the High Priestess. We have Judgment. So I do kind of think it's almost praying to God, like, I really hope that this works out. But if it doesn't, like, kind of give me the courage or the strength to move on. And you are. I mean, the middle portion of the month, you're detoxing connections here. And we see that with the King of Cups, who's pouring out the cup here. So it says your abundance flow is being affected by the people with whom you're spending time. So be discerning about your associations and your relationships. And that's exactly what you're doing by being in this judgment energy or embodying the judgment energy here. And then the final 10 days here, we have savings. I feel like you're saving your energy, your pentacle resources, time, love, money, etc., that you poured into that person or those people. I feel like you're now withdrawing, like retracting it from them and pouring it into yourself. And then you have no more complaining. Complaints are affirmations of victimhood, which is never true spiritually. So take back your God-given power by affirming that you have an abundance of choices and freedom. And I think that's what you're doing here with this unshackling with the Devil card. I think you're freeing yourself from a very toxic connection or connections in your life. For some of you, this is like several family members. For others of you, it could be someone that you have the 10 of Cups with or wanted, whether that, again, is family, is a spouse, something like that, a partner. Let's get one card here, please, for the first 10 days. Middle portion of the month. And then the final 10 days here for Taurus. Lovely. So first 10 days, my dear, you have ascension. Move into your true self. Rise above the darkness. The light is here. And I think that's what you're doing. I think you're rising above this situation. Because once you make your decision, there's no more complaining. There's no more arguing here. It's like, it's done, it's done. And even though this apology comes in, you're just done. And I think you're also tired of complaining about the situation. You have Dharma unfolding. Remember that you are on a path. And now you are one step closer to happiness. And we see that here by cutting off this individual or this group of people. You're now on your way to pure and true emotional contentment. And the final 10 days, you have trusting heaven. You are safe. Angels stand close. Surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to occur. So you do have divine protection here from Archangel Michael, protecting you from this individual or group of people who are embodying, I hate to say the devil energy, but this toxicity. I feel like you're being protected from them and rerouted in a new direction. Let's get you a couple kippers and we'll close out your reading here. So I like this here for you, Taurus, speaking your truth, even if it means confrontation, and willing to get out of your comfort zone to emotionally, and then it looks like even physically, disengage from an individual or group of people that you have deemed to be highly toxic and no longer adding to your happiness. In fact, it appears like they're detracting from it. Let's get one more card here, please, for the first 10 days. Thank you. Wow, look at that. Middle portion of the month here for Taurus. Love it, love it. And then the final 10 days here for Taurus. Wow. So first 10 days, we have high honor and we have thoughts. Yeah, I think you thought about this a long time, Taurus. I feel like you're stepping into your power. I love that high power energy there for you. But I think you've given considerable thought to this about what happiness means to you. I think that's why you're voicing your concerns here, even if it comes with some opposition or pushback or disagreements or an argument. Again, I feel like you're just really standing in your power and voicing. I don't know why I get the feeling here like someone's like bucking the system, like going against you. I think that's why we have the two Hierophant cards here, because you're like, no, this is what I expect. So I do like this for you. And I feel like whatever situation, environment, or connection this was, I kind of feel like it kept you small, like you felt imprisoned by it. I think it made you feel like you weren't good enough. With the poverty card here, the imprisonment card is on the side. So I see you on your way to breaking free from the situation, environment, or connection by the middle of the month. I think you're tired of being connected to individuals that make you feel not good enough or lower your self-esteem or your self-worth. And then you have judication and you have expectation here in the reverse. This person might be expecting you to accept their apology and go back, but you're not. The expectation card is in the reverse. So you're not going back. You don't expect this person to change. This is, again, judgment and adjudication card. This is a judgment call that you're making, that you're not returning. For some of you, this has to do with a partnership, whether that's a marriage, a business partnership, someone you have a legal contract with or a soul contract with. You are breaking this contract here with that Thief card. I think you feel like this person stole your dignity, probably affected your mental health, because that imprisonment card is very much like the 8 and 9 of Swords in tarot. So maybe for some of you, even affected your financial wealth as well. So there's definitely something here where you feel like this person robbed time from you or robbed you of like self-respect, self-esteem, self-worth. And I think that's what you're reclaiming. You have distant horizons and pathway. You are on a completely new path here. This is a timing card for me. So your life changes. You're headed towards happiness over the course of the next 3 to 6 months as you disembark or disengage from this false person or these false people. So very much standing in your power here. Bravo to you, Taurus. That is what I have for you for August 2025. If you liked any of these messages, they resonated with you, or you want to claim all or part of them, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I am wishing you light, love, and peace.